Hello everyone and welcome back to Creative Design and Supply. Today I am doing a sublimation pillow. The video before this is actually of how I take this as an SVG and I pull it apart and we make roses, or actually flowers, all over it. So let's go ahead, and I am going to press the center first and then work around, so that way I know that I get everything centered correctly. And a little key on that, well, before I do that, let's go ahead and lint roll. And I have already pre-pressed, one, to get the wrinkles out, and two, to get any moisture out of the pillowcase. Now this pillowcase is available on our website. I will link all of that in the video. Alright. I lint rolled it before I pressed it, but I just want to make sure. And so how I am going to make sure that I am centered on here, which I can measure this right here and know, I'm going to go ahead and put a piece of tape of heat tape right about here. Okay, so that way it gives me a little bit of an idea, and whenever, if I press on it, it's fine, I can pull it off. So now that I have that, also I have a pressing pillow up underneath here. This is very important. Because the seam, it may look little, but it will get in your way if it's on the press. Even though it wouldn't be on the press, I just want to make sure, and it's easier for me to grab it and slide it around with this big pillow. Alright, so I am going to get the name, and I am going to center these. Oh, I gotta get the eyelashes. All right. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and tape those down, and I'm going to go ahead and press this first, like I said, because I want to make sure that it is centered. And if you've never seen me cut out our sublimation prints, I like to cut them out and give gaps, just like, for instance, if you are, for instance, if you're doing adhesive work and with your transfer tape, and if you're putting it on a surface and it's going to give you wrinkles, you come in and cut little gaps so you can strip. That way, if it lays down, you may not get pressing lines as much. All right. Put a little bit of tape by the ears, and I think that that's going to be pretty good. And if you see any pieces kind of raising up, I would go ahead and tape those down. Okay. All right. Okay, so I almost forgot the very important. I need to, let's see, I need to go ahead and put a piece up underneath here. And so that way it does not get on my pressing pillow. Because if it gets on my pressing pillow, it's going to press and leave it over and over. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and scoop that up. Make sure that that pillow is all the way up. Put those over there, and I am going to press at 385 for 60 seconds. And if you notice, I don't have that very tight. Just enough for it to go down. All right. Okay. And I'm going to bring it over here. Let that cool a minute. All right, so now let's go ahead and take that off. Oh, look how cute that is. All right. Now that I have my center part, I need to take this paper out and I need to replace it. Because you'll see, maybe the camera will show up, how it gives color, and it will definitely ruin that. Alright, let me get another paper. Okay, so that just shows you right there that with little pressure, you don't need a lot of pressure. If you start putting a lot of pressure on it, that's where you get your creases and that's where you get your cut corners. It's not like vinyl. So now that I have done that side, I am going to go ahead and I am going to do one corner and work my way around. All right. And I want to go ahead on a pillow. I don't want to do the corners so much. I want to do just a little bit out. So that way it gives it the rounded part of the pillow. If it's all right. All right. And let me put my piece back in there. I'm going to press this corner. Okay, seeing how light that was. All right, so now we are going to put the bottom. Look at that. And if you were with me for the last one, you would see that we made it from this SVG file. And we just took this and added a few more flowers to it. All right. So, let's see. Has a small one down here. And then the large one up there. Remember which way I'm going. I folded that one in. All right. Make sure my paper is over there. Okay, that's a little too on the... All right. Make sure my paper is over there. And now we are going to press this one. I could add more pressure if I needed. Okay. So now I just want to make sure that I line this up with the pillow, with the top of the... Okay, I see the tag. I'm trying to tuck the tag back in. All right. Uh-oh. Can't go down too far. All right. Go ahead and tape those down. All right. Okay. All right. So I would say on this one, if I was to do this again, I would really focus on taping the edges. It's not bad, but I can see it. I notice it. But there you go. If you have any questions about this, just comment below and I'll be glad to answer them for you.